Hello, we are live. Welcome to the hanging out with stream.
We got something real big for you guys today.
Yeah, this is how I've trapped Daniel into doing this with me. Is I said we were gonna go through all of the Pikmin games. So, welcome to Pikmin 1. Um, we will have people join in hopefully as time goes on, but this is more so for the YouTube channel, which we put our VOD on. So let's just keep on going. So
Honestly, this is a lot for me too. Like I will enjoy this thoroughly no matter what happens with it at the end.
I'm just genuinely interested. I know you have like a huge love for this game, and
It's easily top 5 for me.
I kind of want to see where this goes, and kind of I've been playing a lot of GameCube games lately, and I'm just in love with the era and attitude of GameCube games. So
Yeah.
this is one of the big ones that, like, it's not your mother's Nintendo game, it's one of those ones that is still a big Nintendo game, but I feel like it has a huge cult following. So I
Oh
kind
yeah.
of want to see what it's all about.
One of those IPs that doesn't always get the sunshine it deserves.
No, which is weird to say because, like, compared to a lot of other like IPs who haven't seen the light of day forever, there's gonna be a Pikmin 4, and
Yeah.
like,
Oh my god. It's
I
happening.
I feel like when I looked away, somehow like two other Pikmin games came out, and I don't know. I wasn't even aware there was a Pikmin 2, so I guess we'll kind of experience this, and hopefully we'll get to a point where I have the same sort of love that you have for this.
I think it will charm you every step of the way and you will find out what it is that makes Pikmin a special game to me because it really just kind of it's immersive in a way that you like sci-fi to be, which is that doesn't always feel right, coming from a Nintendo IP. But I think it's gonna give you some stuff that you want in that sort of genre.
Uh huh. Well, I'm looking for that sort of Pikmin personality, like the Nintendo personality of old GameCube games. So
Oh, for sure.
just making sure everything's looking good and sounding good, and
I
we'll
mean,
go
this is
to
another one of like Miyamoto's like personal pet projects. Like
which, when this came out, that meant something. Now,
it did. It really did.
now Miyamoto's a confused old man that they have promoted to creative fellow at Nintendo, and they drag him out on stage every once in a while.
And he gets to show us his cool shirt.
It's like, dude, Pikmin's rad.
You guys see this? I've
Look,
made this.
it's a little tiny man. I like that
I
his antenna is hanging outside of the ship window.
don't worry about that. It's okay.
It's always a good start. I also think, like, for just me and you hanging out and chatting, I think GameCube games are so good at that because they're not necessarily super dialogue intensive. It's just all about that gameplay. This
You
guy's
will have
having
none of that in this game.
this guy's
No doubt
having
about it.
a bad time.
Yeah. This is how you start. It's just a fucking crash landing.
It's
He's all
also
confused.
like, this is a weird thing, and I know this makes me like a weird secondary fan to stuff, but it's like, it's nice to go in and like see where all of these Smash Brothers characters come from.
Yeah. Yeah. And then actually, when we get into Pikmin 2, there's a bunch of other stuff that's like referential because as Pikmin is about to explain to you, the purpose of Pikmin 1 is recovering your ship parts.
Uh huh.
So those are scattered around and will unlock areas and things. And in Pikmin 2, there's a whole new system of caves, and you need to find treasure. And a lot of those treasures are like homages to different Nintendo things.
Uh huh. Okay. I'm gonna read this just because It's more viewer friendly. Um, my name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I have awoke on the surface of a weird planet with so many parts lost. The skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is painful. Is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I am stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. Oh no! My life
Yeah.
support system can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no. Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Fun fact, the dolphin was the code name for the GameCube.
Yeah.
And
A little bit of lore.
once again, we're pro emulation on this. We are playing this through Dolphin. So there you go. Those are my my two things that I can bring to Pikmin. Danny, I hope you have a lot more because that's not a lot.
Oh, I will carry us.
Okay, so the A button makes him punch.
Yeah, that's an
B
important but the other
B
one is probably
B's whistle. Y is this thing. Oh, well here we go. I can
there's two
figure it out
buttons.
myself. Change camera, elevation, rotate camera. Okay, we'll just figure it out as we go, right?
I think it's kind of funny that for on the Streamlet we picked Pikmin that will not be featured in Pikmin 1 to represent us.
You know, this comes from me just making these things. I pick what I think looks cool, and that stupid, stupid dumb rock Pikmin,
With googly eyes.
he he speaks to me on a weird level. Okay, so my Z button doesn't seem to do what I want it to, and
Oh,
I don't
that
know.
should
I
be
don't know
zoom.
if I've mapped it poorly. We'll see. I want this.
I, you should be okay without it.
Okay, well, we'll be okay without it. So, you are my Sherpa. Um, oh, well, I don't need you actually. I think I
Nope.
can run this thing by myself.
Yeah, see, like it's all about the sense of discovery and that trepidation that Olimar has walking up to this thing that just burst out of the ground. You want to take a guess at what it's called?
The thing that burst out of the ground. Uh,
Yeah,
a a Pikmin thing.
the Pikmin thing is called an onion.
Of course, an onion. Duh. Who knew? The strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. If then it then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion. Too. So the big thing I'm worried about is how streaming games and me reading things is going to definitely uh, expose my illiteracy.
I would be happy to read as well. This is I would take that over if you wanted me to, John. Look at that little guy.
He's a little. The seed that the onion dropped took root to the soil and now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light and it sways back and forth without the benefit of wind. I can't help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Sorry, I'm doing more button checks. Look at him.
Yeah, it's your friend.
I do have another fact about
What's that?
Pikmin. um, each Pikmin has a different, at least for this, the red, blue, and uh, yellow Pikmin all have a different body part that they represent. One's ears, one's
Yeah,
nose, and one's I think mouth, right?
yeah. Hear no evil, speak no evil, smell no evil.
And in Zelda, Wind Waker, the little orb statues that you go to are reference to Pikmin. So the
Oh,
yellow
really?
one's yellow, the red one's red, and the blue one's blue. So there you go. Look, I'm I'm a big actual Pikmin fan, and you're you're I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me
If only you knew.
now. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it, that's why they call them Pikmin. Picking. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to a Pick brand carrot. Uh, I love, I love it so much. I believe I will call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded
Roll
on a
credits.
toxic. That's why they call it that. Uh, Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well. The following controls appear to be several viewpoints. Uh, Rotate camera, zoom in and out, Z change angle. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and surroundings. Oh, it was weird skin color. So,
Yeah, they get sad when you leave them alone, and then they get drained of their color like that.
great news, Danny. The
All
Z
your butt?
button does in fact work.
Yeah.
Uh, the X button is a little sticky. Just saying. Oh,
X is important, so you might want to make sure that that's.
does my C stick? What does the C stick do?
So when you control a group of
I must
Pikmin,
reaction.
the C stick will change their direction that they like line up next to you, like their orientation around.
Okay. What does this Pikmin think of me? I must observe its reaction. The more things I try, the more reactions I can catalog. I shall attempt and grab and throw it with A and call it to my side. Okay, I get what you're saying now. So, how do I. Okay, so it moves over here. Okay, and then X does something. Does X make it stay there?
Yeah, it makes it stop following you.
And then B brings it back. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I've done that tutorial. Do I want to throw him now?
Yeah, so there's these red things all around the area.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
this is
know
part
those
of your
things.
collect.
But does the number on it correspond to how many I need to pick the thing up? But
Yes, yes, it does.
well, I've only got one Pikmin, so I think we're at options, my friend. I'm gonna throw him up here. Didn't work. Oh, but there's that thing up there.
Yeah.
I left him alone, and he got scared.
Well, he's trying to push that big old box by himself.
Oh, that's really nice of him. Okay, so now I throw him, and he gets this for me, yeah. And then we bring
Yeah,
it back
knocked it
to
down.
the onion,
He's doing his thing.
and I just let it happen.
That's what they do. That's the beauty of Pikmin is you can set them to tasks, and they will usually follow that task. Pikmin
So
1 has some issues where they're trying to be like, okay, we're gonna let them do this thing, and then hopefully they don't die after. They need a little more babysitting now than they will in the future.
astonishing, the onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin's harvest after cutting down the flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be some sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Um. Oh yeah, I gotta go pick the Pikmin. I gotta zoom in. These Pikmin are
It
really
takes them a
far away.
second to germinate as well. So
I know that.
now,
I know that term. My partner is a plant plant person, so there we go. I
Was
am a
there
pick.
literally a plant person? Was there?
I don't want to talk about it. No, I don't want to put red Pikmin in. Just throw them. Can you get this? How do I?
There's like a proximity. If you want to try and get him close to whatever you're trying to make him do.
Okay, I need this guy back. I need this guy back. Go do this thing. Okay. Do I want to throw him?
Yeah,
Is
throwing
that
them will, when they land, they'll do whatever task is near them when they land.
so? Kind of like how Luigi's Mansion's like baby's first survival horror. Um, kind of. Uh, is Pikmin's baby's
That's a
first
wild phrase.
RTS?
Yeah, very much so. And I discovered it in my early years, and this is a very good teaching sort of game where it's like, okay,
Is this
how
like
many things can you manage at once with your big brain?
is this my gateway drug that I'm gonna this is what got you into RTSs and now I have to be scared that uh my life has the chance of now going down the line of being addicted to Command and Conquer and like Warcraft or
Uh, I wouldn't
Starcraft.
say necessarily that because I did actually play Command and Conquer first,
Okay.
but um, you know, they're in the same vein. If this is the kind of juice you crave, I would say maybe there's a chance you fall into that rabbit hole.
I think I'm more coming at this for Nintendo Charm. Nintendo Charm does a lot for me.
It's full of that too.
Get back here, Mr. Pikmin. How do I change where this little doodad is? This
The
little
cursor,
marker. Yeah.
basically, it's with how much you're pressing the C stick or your motion stick. It follows where you want to move. Um, it can only go a set distance away from you. The
Oh,
Wii
so
port.
if I don't like push it that forward, it moves that instead of the character. I see. You've taught me an important lesson today that I hope not to forget. Those guys just stay up there, don't they?
Yep, they can't really push from up there.
They're trying. Can you come back here, little men? Little piku piku.
So this would be, yeah, your C stick. If you are holding C stick and push them into an object, then they'll
Oh,
work on that.
well, duh, Danny. I knew that the whole time. I was seeing if you were paying attention. Uh, is there a day-night cycle? Should I be doing this faster?
On day one, you don't have to worry about that, but on future days, yes.
Um, you talked about reading. You want to read this one?
The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned about Pikmin. Conduct.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, okay. Uh, uh,
Olimar, as a captain, is actually a pretty astute scientific individual. He's really all about cataloging in kind
uh-huh.
of a science member Star Trek kind of way. You know?
Yes. Is this
Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them, X to dismiss. Use C to command and control the group. L, R, and Z to control perspective. I shall record all of this in my computer. I can press Y to access the computer.
okay? Why to access that computer? Look at it. Isn't that crazy? I got
Yep.
two impact sites. So I in the meantime of us recording this or doing this, I realized I didn't hit record. So I really hope I can download that stream bot, and I hope I set it up correctly. But I'm recording now, so 19 minutes afterwards. Have it.
You know, we're still in the tutorial zone. It's an okay place to be. But you've discovered something. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. But how will I get it back to the dolphin?
I have an idea, Dan.
Maybe it's all of these friends you just made.
Maybe
Literally.
it's the Pikmin.
What does it mean to pick a man?
What is a man if not a horrible pile of picks?
It would seem that you do not have enough friends.
I, you know what? I know I talked about this being baby's first whatever, but I got that already. Do you have like a hilarious anecdote about like coming to Pikmin and how it changed your life?
Well, I think I discovered addiction through Pikmin at a very early age.
Okay, this
Which
is
is
not where I thought that was gonna go.
so I got Pikmin on my GameCube, one of the first games I ever had as a kid and my own console. And I played Pikmin 1 pretty often.
Hmm.
But I didn't know until probably like a year or two after it came out, I would guess at the time, that Pikmin 2 existed until I found it on the shelf of a family video. One of those like game rental places that used to exist that is now like archaic. Do you want me to read this or continue the story?
Uh, read no. Continue the story. Um,
Okay.
I do find it really, really good to the lore that uh, Pikmin man Olimar has a wife.
Yeah. it all of Pikmin lore gets more fleshed out as we go, and there's a lot of really fun stuff that'll be unveiled later, especially when we get into Pikmin 2. But when I found Pikmin 2, I rented it immediately from this place. And I I was enraptured with playing it. Like it was the only thing I wanted to play. And I played it. I would rent it for a week at a time. And there was a point where I was renting it back to back over the course of a summer.
Uh huh.
And then when I went to rent it again for like the seventh time in a row, the guy at the counter just said, "Hey, I'll just let you buy this game and you can have it." And the joy that welled in my young heart after being told that I could have this awesome new game
That
that
is
I had
so
just found,
cool.
it was really cool. And then I played Pikmin 2. I still have that copy of Pikmin 2 that I bought all those years ago. And just playing through that game is a sense of nostalgia that lots of other games can't really even give
Hmm.
because of like that origin story. So it takes a lot to hold up to Pikmin 2 in my eyes.
It's
And it's a shame because the community kind of doesn't regard it as well as I do. And I don't, we can get into why when we get there.
yeah, when we're 30 episodes into our Pikmin legacy, and I can just have them run over here. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So like I think that that's a really interesting point that you bring up, because that's kind of one of the big things that um I think is really cool with like criticism on games and how you review something, is a lot of like some of my favorite movies and like some of my favorite games, it's a time and a place thing. And like it has to do with the story of how I found it, how I was feeling when I found it, and everything. Oh my gosh. There's this dog here. We're watching we're watching a friend's dog. Her name is Nova, and she just walked into the room and looked so happy to see me, and I'm so excited. Sorry. Well, the Pikmin played the game for me. Where there I go. Um,
Yep.
but like that's such an important thing, and like I want to kind of I don't think like my 2 cents is worth more than anybody else's 2 cents when it comes to stuff like this. But like
Uh-huh.
that's a part of like talking about things and talking about media. And this will be a good time to plug our podcast, which I will
Sure.
talk about. We do a podcast, by the way. It's called Hanging Out With or How. Um, and we talk about media that we like a lot. And part of a big reason I wanted to get into that is not only talk about a critical analysis to it, because I think us as a group have enough to kind of pick out what's good.
Hmm.
We've got taste. They're kind of similar tastes, but we all have our own skew. But I think there's enough like expertise there that we can look at things critically. But I also wanted to kind of have that sort of feeling of um, what media means to you and why that's important, and how finding something at a time and a place is also super important with that stuff. Um,
Oh.
so the whole Pikmin thing, it's real cool. Oh my god, this dog is just booping me. Um, but uh, oh glorious! Oh, with the help of these Pikmin, I have taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? The search starts now.
That says tomorrow.
Oh, well, you know. Oh god. The dogs, they're attacking now. Okay. What?
So you asked about that day-night cycle.
Yep.
It's not so much a cycle as you get to explore during the day, and at night, all of these hungry predators come out, and if you're not back safely in your ship, they will eat you.
So now that I'm in my ship, do I still have like is my life support fine, or is that 30 days still pretty finite?
That, yeah, you have exactly 30 days. Tomorrow will be day 2.
1 day since impact, we have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the all onion lift off with me. So was I, Pikmin. So was I. Uh, lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for another reason? Either way, it seems they will help me again right now. See, that was a callback to my previous mistake. uh, Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can recover them all, I may return home to my family on planet uh, Hokote.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, yeah. Analysis shows life support system will function for only 29 days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds keys to my survival, I need the forest. I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow.
So if you collect a part a day, you'll be fine.
I imagine there's more things to collect.
No, actually, it is pretty much just the ship parts.
Okay,
And I will
so
say,
it's Pikmin 2 where it's all about you're trying to collect the treasures and get more money, right?
you are trying not to die.
Okay, I just want dude, I just came off of Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm all about treasures. If this isn't about treasures, then
You could jump into Pikmin 2 and make it all about treasures, but then I have a lot more explaining to do.
oh god, I am falling apart with this dog. Just this dog is all about me right now.
Can you kick him out, or are you gonna try and just ford it?
Do you think uh, could I? Probably. Do I want to? Definitely not.
Okay.
This is for my enjoyment. I don't care if it's for like a detriment to the product. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand below the light and press A, and that means I can take all of the Pikmin that I want, but you're going to tell me there's a reason to not take all of the Pikmin, right?
No, you want all of them right now.
Okay. But eventually, is that like a valid strategy to know how much I need for a specific thing?
Um, it might matter later, but really for now, it kind of doesn't. So use all the Pikmin you need or have at your disposal.
Having multiple Pikmin do a task as a like that only a single Pikmin could do, is there a strat for that too?
It makes them work faster. Anytime you exceed like a carry limit or the carry threshold, more Pikmin will make them carry it faster.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. And
Also,
I saw that there was a yellow, so do I have a yellow man in my thing? Is he an ear man?
he did not get made. So the red onion will make red Pikmin only.
Oh no! I squandered it.
It's okay. You only quote unquote squandered one Pikmin worth of pick
Technically
juice.
too. Oh, do they destroy this?
Yeah, they will beat the shit out of it until it falls down.
Okay, well, can I make other ones do this here? Okay, so I need to find a different onion. I bet that was a tutorial one, wasn't it? To let me
Yeah, it's
know that
kind
I
of a
messed up.
kind of a hint.
That's called good game design, boys. I think I need
It's pretty handy.
more of these Pikmin.
Or will make it go faster.
Oh, there's like a weird. There was goo for them to eat.
Oh my
What
gosh.
variety of uh, grass produce a sort of yellow nectar? When Pikmin drinks its delicacies, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin's favorite strength. Okay, so I also should have made these Pikmin flowers because they'll beat things up better.
Yeah, they will move faster and do more damage to enemies.
They're like if like I how do I recall these losers? Give me the good ones. Yeah. Can I break this down?
Not right now.
Okay. So don't get any more yellows. Yellows are bad.
Yellows are good. Yellows are dangerous.
Yellows are bad. And I can use these guys to fight this thing up here too, right? Right?
Yeah, now you have your first encounter with a Bulborb. This is just a little dwarf boy.
Okay, so didn't go well. Gonna say
Yep,
that.
he's eating them now.
Gonna say that did not
Here's
go
your little toasty.
the way I wanted it to.
So it's a little more harsh in this game. You'll notice you have a bulb Pikmin as well, because he took some damage in battle and lost some of his petals. So your flower Pikmin will downgrade in fights if they get like thrown off of enemies.
No, drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Can I take this little body as a trophy?
You can, and the Pikmin will take it back to the onion.
Will the onion do anything with it?
It'll eat it and give you Pikmin.
Do I have to worry about color?
The color just confers a bonus if you if you do the color matching game and take it to the right onion.
Okay, so I'm working towards getting more Pikmin and then getting more onions. Stop.
More Pikmin means more jobs, means more ship parts, means going home.
Okay, so we picking. We min. Okay, we doing it.
I will say getting used to camera control will be important for exploration as well.
Ugh. Okay, let's hope that none of my Pikmin have done something foolish like picking up a yellow thing. Let's see if I can. More Bulbos. That's a big old Bulbo.
That's a big, big Bulbo.
I think I want more Pikmin to destroy Big Bulbo.
Probably. So another nice thing is Pikmin being made of plants. If you leave them in the ground and they get to grow, they'll naturally turn into bulbs and flowers.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm gonna pick all of them though.
No, you need them now. That's fine.
Okay.
But there's another patch of grass here in your landing zone,
Mm-hmm.
and if you had someone pick the grass and got some of that slurp juice out of the ground, you could try and squish as many Pikmin onto it as you can fit, so that they can get turned into flowers.
I don't. I don't follow how to get this grass.
So that's just like environment grass.
Okay, so this isn't real grass.
No, not the grass that you would be looking for.
Okay, what does the grass I'm looking for look like? I know that Pikmin.
If you head towards that swirl on the ground on the right,
Oh, so it's me-size grass.
yeah, that small grass right there. And so now they're plucking it. Up to 5 at a time can pluck, and then sometimes you'll get the nectar to spawn, like that.
Look at
And
this.
so once it drops, you want to put as many Pikmin as you can on it, because they will all try and drink. As long as they get to start drinking nectar, they'll become flowers.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, kind of like, you know how in Brawl, there's a way that you can just trip randomly?
Uh-huh.
That'll happen to your Pikmin too.
Well,
And
that's
so if they trip and fall while you're walking around, they will get lost and then stop following you.
okay.
And, you really kind of gotta babysit these guys so that they don't just get murdered.
Well, I've killed a few of them. But, no use crying over spilt Pikmin, right?
I suppose not.
Okay. Nope. Still not a thing I can even attempt to try to fight. I don't want to, more so. But I see a little red min over there. Oh gosh, I've gotta. Oh god, am I doing bad?
You're halfway through the day and you are no parts closer.
Am I doing
You
bad?
still got half a day. You are learning.
Okay, I
Uh,
gotta.
words for the wise and the weary at this
Yeah.
point. You do not need all 30 in order to leave.
Okay.
There's 24, I believe, mandatory parts. There's 6 that you can just live without and still get home.
No, I want them all.
I'm sure you want them all. Oh boy, if you want that last one, you're gonna have to work for it.
Okay, so we are going to grab. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I get it. I don't care about the dialogue anymore. I'm a full Pikmin fan. It's all about speed.
you, you are all about finding
Oh,
these
40?
treasures. Yeah, it's hefty. You've got 63 total Pikmin.
Yeah, but I have to get more Pikmin, Dan.
You should always be getting more Pikmin.
Always be getting Pikmin. Always be
Always be
picking it
Pikmin.
up. Please don't run towards that thing. What is wrong
Mhm.
with you guys? Oh, I'll be back for you.
Yeah, you could just let them hold out there now, and you could retrieve them when it's time to fight.
No, I don't want. I want them all.
So yeah, this is your day. This is kind of like the closest I've ever gotten to liking a Harvest Moon kind of game, or like a one of those farming simulators,
Oh,
is
dude.
picking all these Pikmin.
It's bad when you finally get in it. Like, you talked about this being, like, the first game that taught you addiction. Um, it's bad. If you ever get into those, it's a bad time.
Oh no, I know. I've stayed away for a
You
good reason.
get over here. We are not grabbing
Don't be
that right
afraid to
now.
just hold down that B button when you're whistling.
No, I like being annoying about it. Okay. I swear to God. Little men. And then we're gonna beat that guy up.
I'm gonna kick his whole ass.
I've got so much more time than I thought because I didn't realize the thing was just right there.
Yeah. Careful on those corners, because you'll notice all those dudes just kind of got stuck on that corner.
Yeah, well, you know. There you go. Ship's looking better than ever.
Yeah, and it'll actually like show you the part as it comes in too, so long as it's visible.
No more candles for me. 2 out of 30 parts. If I can just find 3 more, I should be able to increase the ship's capabilities. Well, right now I didn't know the ship had any capabilities, so
Basically, that's your marker for unlocking a new region to search.
a new onion.
No, the onions are tied to certain places, but if you get those 3 more parts, you can go to a new locale,
We
as
are
we've discovered the Forest of Hope.
going to murder. And I'm so excited to do it. Oh my gosh.
Chomp chomp. Hey, there you go. 1 bite's not so bad.
Oh, I have life too.
You do.
Ooh.
You absolutely do.
Well, that's probably not something that I'm gonna ever have to worry about, right?
So you could follow this guy back, or you could take these 40 Pikmin and start working on that other wall over there.
Oh yeah. I just when you said uh I did not have the ability to do it. I didn't think it was a numbers game. I thought it was a
Oh, no, this wall they can't actually work on. There was another wall behind the Bulborb when you fought him.
Oh. Well, do I have to pick those men?
You probably should.
Okay, well, you know. I
Uh,
made I made a mistake. I kissed the snake. But I'm
another note about the sprouts being left in the ground.
mhm.
Um, you can leave them overnight.
Okay, well,
They'll be safe.
I just
And if you do leave them, then they kind of count against your Pikmin threshold, which will become important later.
I had just kind of assumed that come on, break that faster, guys. If I break this down today, it'll be done tomorrow, right?
Yeah, the walls should stay down once you break them down. And the enemies you kill will remain dead, depending on the enemy, for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about murder. And
There you go.
oh, there's another bulb.
There is. So he remembers that they scare him, and he like backs off.
What a perfect game.
Yeah. Even with like no actual dialogue, you still get details like that.
But there's a lot of dialogue. This game's full of dialogue. Oh, wait a second. Are these red guys taking this to the red thing?
That's right.
Ah,
Yeah.
another
So
last
when you
first
want to
glance.
collect for a certain color, you have to match the Pikmin to the object. And if
Okay.
you've got something like those big bulborbs,
Mhm.
you would need more Pikmin of that color, and then they'll guide it to that onion if you're
Okay.
like sharing.
Okay. How do I decide to throw a yellow one or a red one?
So that's what your X button is for. And when you dismiss a group of
Mhm.
Pikmin that you have, they'll separate themselves by color.
Uh,
Or while you're holding on to a Pikmin to throw it, you do you have your D-pad assigned?
of course.
Then you should be able to switch through the different colors in your group that you're holding.
Okay. I need them to not take this thing with them.
And you gotta yell at them.
I want them to take the. I'd much rather these guys figure out their thing.
Right. But the other thing is, it's since it's getting close to nighttime, you might want to just have that yellow work on what's here, and then maybe start with them tomorrow for planting more.
Okay.
There he goes.
I don't know if we'll have time. I don't know if he's gonna make it.
He'll at least get it to the onion, and they'll put it in the. They'll be in the ground for tomorrow.
Oh, gathering them all?
Yes. If you do not have your Pikmin with you, then they will get eaten by the creatures of the night.
Oh, there's a lot of Pikmin at the base camp.
So if they're near their onion or your ship, they'll be okay. But if they're out and about, then
Oh,
they won't make it back in time.
those poor Pikmin. So many Pikmin lives lost.
We'll see. It keeps count of the Pikmin you lose in battle and at the end of day.
Look at that Pikmin.
Yep, he's going back to the onion. Who knows where he ended up?
This is a stressful game, Dan. I'll
It
say
sure
that.
can be.
How would you rank my first day?
That first day, especially for a first time, that was pretty average, I'd say.
Wow, okay. I was expecting best Pikmin player you've ever seen. 2 days
Would you
since.
like a combat tip, John?
No.
Okay.
But like if you were to tell it to the audience, I'll close my ears and you
Uh,
you let me know.
well, you see those big bulborbs that are sleeping.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to ambush them if you wanted. So if you come up from behind them, you stand a much better chance of not having your Pikmin get eaten, because then they're not fighting it in an area they can get eaten.
Oh. Yeah, I knew that. Come on, man.
So far we're down 8 Pikmin.
Well, yeah, of course we're down 8 Pikmin, but that's like a good number to be down.
The Pikmin will continue to die until morale improves.
The Forest of Hope.
What a wonderful place to start a game.
It seems very, Oh, now my Pikmin bulb is over there.
Yeah, it came back with you.
What about the little guys you said that would be planted in the ground?
They're in the ground, over there.
Okay. You know what? I can just leave them in here.
Yeah.
You make a lot of good points, Dan.
If you want to work on yellows, you can
Yeah,
just work
just
on
grab
yellows.
the yellow ones. You guys, you stay here. You're my bud. Let's start a yellow farm.
My friendship with red is over now. I'm playing with yellows.
Yellow's my new best friend.
So you'll notice he had to smack it a couple times
Yeah, cause
to destroy
he's
it.
but one man.
But if you throw them directly on the pellet of the flower, it
Mhm.
destroys it instantly.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'll do better. Thanks. Wow. See? I've learned.
There you go.
Please.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
So this is basically the primary gameplay loop of Pikmin.
Well, there we go. Now we don't even have to play the other ones.
You're right. There's
I've
nothing
learned.
else to discover in this new world of Pikmin.
No. You guys figure this thing out. Please.
So it's kind of obtuse and very dangerous, but do you see that can right there?
Yeah.
That's what yellow Pikmin are for in this game.
They're for cans?
Inside the can are these little rocks.
Okay.
Only yellow Pikmin can interact with them. But they're bomb rocks,
Okay.
and they're used to destroy those stone walls.
Okay. So when you say dangerous, what do you mean by dangerous?
So you'll notice the two main ways in which you can throw and interact and retrieve Pikmin are
Uh-huh.
throwing them, and you can whistle them, or
Mm-hmm.
you can physically touch them.
Yes.
So when you have a yellow Pikmin with a bomb rock, once you throw it, if it's next to a thing that it can use the bomb rock on, it'll throw it. If it's not, and it's just kind of out there in the middle of nowhere, it's
You'll
basically a landmine. And if you whistle it, it'll drop the rock and come back to you. But if
okay.
you walk into the Pikmin carrying the rock, they won't just drop it. And but it's a very quick way to lose lots of Pikmin is accidental bomb rock destruction.
Okay. Do you recommend me I have to do it to get further, don't I?
You will have to figure it out. You get 3 Pikmin, 3 pellets.
What are you doing? Come on, pick. Thanks, man. Ah, there's even more.
There's so much more.
And then that's your tutorial for that little thing. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess it's time to lose a Pikmin. Do you think it would benefit to uh do you think it would benefit me to take only one Pikmin to grab one of those rocks?
No, you're gonna need to figure out how to manage a group of them anyway. So it'll be okay. Because if you dismiss them with X, you shouldn't have that problem. It's literally just when you're deploying the bomb rocks where it gets a little touchy.
Okay, well, I guess it's time, Mr. Min. Does one bomb rock mean I blow up the wall?
No.
Okay, how many bomb rocks?
Depending on the level of wall, but those basic walls should take 3.
Okay. Action to be interactive with the yellow Pikmin, but just what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within the merits. This merits further research. Okay, I got 2.
You
So
got
you say that if I come over here, and what do I have to do with these guys to make them throw it correctly?
just throw them next to the wall, and then they'll drop the rock and it'll blow it up.
Into the wall?
Throw them next to the wall. Yep, right there's fine. Drops it, runs back, blows it up.
Okay. Okay. Everything it's saying.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
wild creatures. Do you
Yeah.
recommend using them on wild creatures?
I've never really gotten good at that because the thing is, if they just like come up and then bite a guy that's in your crowd that has it, that goes disastrously. So, but they are very effective at killing those bulborbs that you've been engaging.
I need some men.
You need a whole bunch of men. He was literally about to turn into a bulb, and you said, "Nope, it's time. Get the fuck up. We gotta go get some bombs and do some bomb demolition."
You're never gonna be truly ready, okay?
That's right.
You suck that stuff up, boys. Look, they're all bulbs now. Don't.
So apparently, a lot of the Pikmin 1 players say that yellow Pikmin are basically useless, except for literally just the bomb rock task.
Well, they pick up yellow things. Did you have you told them about that?
Nah, I should tell them that. I wonder if they know.
I
Um,
just I think
it's
that
just that
that's a really valuable skill to have, you know?
Picking up yellow things.
Yeah.
Like a red Pikmin just walks up to a yellow pellet and he's holding it and it just like hurts his hands. He's like confused.
Guys, grab all of these. Okay. Uh,
You could just walk up to the can and then if you press X, they should be like, oh hey. Proximity matters a whole lot for these guys. Okay, yeah, this is... Oh. He's trying his best. And then he gives up.
get back here.
He keeps throwing the same two guys over and over. Oh,
Okay, I see what you're talking about.
yeah.
Oh,
He's got one. I guess this is the perfect time to, yep, try that out.
well. You guys will be sacrificed to the man.
He's so mad! No!
Oh, I don't
no.
think they're good at fighting, are they?
They are much worse than red Pikmin, and this is much fewer than you've had before. There's still more bombs there if you want to grab one. Just go all out. Fuck it. Oh, he missed! He missed! And killed one of your own! Oh, John.
I've done it.
Oh, he felled the beast. But at what cost? I ask you, at what cost?
No, it went well. How many Pikmin? Oh, this is my day 3 and I haven't gotten a single thing yet. Fuck.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go look ahead. I got way too excited about this whole Pikmin thing. Oh no, Dan. Can I restart the day?
No.
Ooh, okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I think you should just commit to this being a learning curve.
We might have to do a second run on this one.
We might. Who knows? If you run out of time at those 30 days, you could just be screwed.
Yeah, that's very possible, isn't it? I don't want... I don't want... Come on, boys. We going. Oh.
So there's actually a ship part that is a radar that will tell you where ship parts are on the map and where you've left Pikmin.
We're taking them all. I gotta still grab it. Ugh. That's fine. We don't care about that. We're going to war.
You got some more Bulborbs to take out some frustration on. A 100 Pikmin pile up in the corner. They just all get stuck there, and then you lose control of them, and then they die at the end of the day. Much better, see?
Murder.
You're back with the vengeance.
Come on, Pix.
Well, they have to be sad about filling up the carrying capacity first. Uh-oh.
Ugh.
He's drowning. You gotta
That's-
save him.
How do I...
He can't swim. You gotta save him!
How do I save
No,
them?
You're running more in there! You just gotta call on him and bring him to shore. Call on him and then get him out of the water. There you go. Nope, they're back in. You gotta get away from the edge of the water, John. Walk away. Walk away.
Do I'm so confused on what to do with this.
So the box has to be pushed from the other side.
So this is useless to me.
Yes.
Okay, so I picked the wrong way to go.
Yes.
Okay, well, this is
This is trial and error.
this
This
makes
is
me
Pikmin.
sad. Is there a part over there? I see it.
It's right there. I think that is your radar, in fact.
Ugh. Okay,
You got some yellow boys. You can solve this problem.
I could try to. But at what cost?
That's always the question, isn't it?
I'm aware. I see
The wall's down.
Oh, is it?
Sure, not the wall. Yeah. So another nice thing is once Pikmin are carrying an object, so long as it's a ship part, a thing that persists overnight,
Uh-huh.
wherever it is at the end of the day, it will stay there.
Where are they going?
There's a faster route. They want to. They always pick the closest route, not always the safest route.
Okay, I need more men. Ugh. Do I have to be near these guys or they're gonna die?
You will have to whistle them and have them literally in your control. But you can let it go all the way down to like 1.
I feel like that's playing with fire, Dan.
It sure is, John. But how far are you willing to take this this radar?
As far as I can.
There you go. And they're going back.
This is the
End of day 3.
worst game ever.
Worst game ever. No, but seriously, how is it feeling?
It's good.
Yeah?
I'm a little sad that I'm not hunting treasures, but we've
We'll get
discussed
there.
that already.
You will fully get that treasure hunting itch scratched in the Pikmin series.
So, you tell me that. Oh.
So it only shows 1 right now,
Oh.
but that just indicates that you did lose Pikmin of that color.
These creatures will bomb rocks, so perhaps I can blast down rock walls and open them new regions. Bomb carries break into squads. I've given up reading. Okay,
One of the most helpful things we could do. Oh, 8. Oh boy.
That's not bad.
That's kind of a lot.
That's not bad. I can make that up in like seconds.
Sure. Sure. You do have a shall we say, surplus of certain Pikmin.
Are you insinuating something?
Well, you can only have 100 Pikmin out at a time. So
well, we've already talked about how the yellow ones are useless, so there we go.
Okay, I'm just.
You
can't experience a thing called Pikmin extinction, John. That does occur.
Cool. None of my Pikmin are dead or something.
Just 2. 2 is all you need.
2 is all I need, my friend. Okay, I'll take 3, just in case.
In case some of the other ones gets lonely.
Wait. Am I taking one out?
Are you?
I don't know. Okay, there we go.
Some high number.
I'm imagining blue Pikmin can swim.
That they can.
Look at that.
And I don't know how effective it is, but this is something I recently learned: is that blue Pikmin that are in the water will help like lifeguard drowning Pikmin that
Oh,
are red. Yeah,
that's
like they'll help
adorable.
shock them back to like shore so that they don't just die.
Do you know what the number is? That is the acceptable, like, you've got the right amount of doubling up Pikmin that make them go faster. Is there a
It kind of
finite?
depends on the item. Usually, you can have twice as much as the carry limit. Sometimes it's like 2/3, but usually double is something you can go for.
Okay, look at
So
that.
yeah, here's your little radar.
Whimsical radar. Important part can detect location of missing parts. Radar can be added to monitor Y, C, zoom in and out. Yeah, whatever. I've now recovered 3 out of 30 parts. I just need to find 2 more and I should be able to increase my ship's capability. Okay.
There you go.
Come on, Pikmin.
Like I was kind of mentioning, the Pikmin 1 AI needs a little help sometimes.
That's fine.
There's your wall.
Come on, Min. It's time to pick. Okay, so I've got one. Okay, they're just gonna just beat up that flower, I suppose.
Yep, and it's not even ready.
Nope. Take him. Take him away, Min.
There you go. You figure it out, Pikmin.
I'm a Pikmin expert. Oh my god, what are they?
These are little grubs. They just live underground.
Ugh,
Show up to eat you.
kill him. How many grubs? Is there a finite amount of grubs? Or are they infinite?
Yes,
In
there's
this
a
moment,
finite amount.
they were infinite.
Certainly more than you wanted.
Okay, let's get these nonsense yellow ones with me. I just want you to take the one. Thank you. Okay, and now I need you as well. Oh, come
So
on.
yeah, this wall's got darker rocks, so
Yeah,
it should
so
take twice as many bombs to explode it. Yeah.
you take this grub.
Oh, even more so.
That's fine. I know there's a part there. I can work on it. I've got Pikmin. Pikmin for days.
So if you go ahead and hit Y, we could check out that radar and sort of plan out where you want to go to get chip parts.
So I'm gonna get the ship part that I've decided. So there's that one there.
Yeah,
There's the
which is
one
kind
I'm
of
going
blocked off.
after. There's the
Hit
water
Y
one.
after that one.
Huh? I
You're,
feel like if I go to the one at the bottom right, that's my best bet right now.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you take this. Good luck, friend. Oh. Yeah, you guys carry it. I'll meet them there before they drop it off at the boat.
Okay.
Can you figure out your life, man? Thank you. Come with me.
Are you gonna ferry one rock at a time over here? Is that your grand plan?
Do you have a problem with that?
You can take as much time as you want.
You said if I do a part a day, we should be good. Oh,
Right.
I gotta hurry, or those little guys are gonna deliver that yellow square.
It's already back, dude. There's no chance. Pikmin are much faster and slower than you think they are.
Is this thing asleep? Or is it
No, that
dead?
guy's dead. You killed him. You
Oh yeah, you're
murdered.
right. They are much, much faster than I thought. Yeah, do it. You guys know what up. Okay,
They figured it out.
I need to put some of these guys back in, right?
You don't have to. So even if you have 100 Pikmin in the field,
Mm-hmm.
it will still create Pikmin just inside the onion. And so what a lot of people do is they'll have all their Pikmin out, and then they'll let them get made in the onion so they don't have to spend all that time picking them out of the ground.
I only kind of understood what you said.
So instead of letting the onion make seeds, you let it just make Pikmin directly, and then you don't have to pull them out of the ground.
Yeah. Now let's go blow up some walls. Let
So what you could do, you've
God
got that
decide.
other wall behind you, and you could set some Pikmin on like breaking down that wall while you're blowing up these other ones.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, Danny. But thank you.
Okay.
What if I just like went full on just bullying you this whole time, and you just didn't want to play with me the whole time?
That could still happen. You could have a change of heart whenever you feel.
Come on, guys, join the crew.
You got a few.
Okay. You said this way. Yeah, that's where I want to send them.
And you got all your bomb guys.
Mm-hmm. It's like I'm a genius. If I could get
Yeah.
2 parts in one day,
You have another day to burn.
I could just waste that day.
Just waste that day.
Whoop! Oh my god, stupid grub.
It's okay. This one is totally harmless.
Oh! So kill it.
Murder it anyway. Look, that yellow was so weak he couldn't even finish killing it.
Come back here, Mr. Guy. Please, stop it. It's in vain. Sir.
He's been trying. He wants to do right by you. That's the
Why?
thing is Pikmin are devoted to you. You gave them life. They would not be here if not for you. John, when Olimar landed on this planet, Pikmin were functionally extinct.
Well, that's a good reason. I still have 2 bomb guys?
You do. You could just throw them at that wall.
I feel like I should have went and got more bombs. Okay,
I
we going.
think this is enough.
We going. We getting bombs. Oh, there's no bombs left, Dan.
But there's other locations to get bombs.
I know, but I where I thought I was exceeding at my day, and now I look that the hours have went by. Oh God, Dan.
That's that's the thing about Pikmin is you will get set to task. You'll be like, okay, I'm doing all this stuff, and then all of a sudden it's nighttime and you need to go to bed or you're gonna die.
Well, the nice thing about me is it puts me to bed, regardless.
It'll make you go to sleep even if you're wanting to stay up
Do you,
into the late hours of the night, making your Pikmin work.
is there like a system in future games where oh oh he did it. Okay, I
Falls
gotta
down.
I gotta grab all of my Pikmin. No, they're all on their way over there. I don't think I have any outstanding Pikmin.
The only quote unquote outstanding Pikmin you would have are the ones that are on that wall.
On the wall?
Yeah, you set some red ones to beat down this wall while you grabbed a bunch of bombs.
Oh yeah. Wonder how they're doing.
They're probably pounding away.
I'll be back for them.
They sure hope so.
And they did it. Look at that.
Hey!
That seems like more than enough.
Yeah, that's your 30 that you need.
Oh yeah, I totally ignored the fact that
It tells you.
yeah.
You like how that guy's just face planted on the ground?
Yeah.
When Pikmin fall over, it's funny until, they die from it. But up until that point, it's hilarious.
The only issue I have with this game so far is I get confused really easily, and now that I've yeah. Now that I've broken
I
down
would pull
that
those flowers out of the ground. The thing is, flowers that are left in the ground will wilt.
okay. Okay, that'll get there fast enough.
This is the only game that does that, actually. Pikmin 1, in the fact that it is new and they're toying with the idea, it's punishing in so many ways that they didn't necessarily intend it to be, and that's one of them. There you go.
Now, if I just find one more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a point to, what am I trying to say? Do you think there's a point to finishing up a place before you go to another place?
Not necessarily. Of course, once you have all three of your Pikmin types, it won't necessarily matter anyway.
Yeah, because you can kind of do
access
whatever.
everything you need. Yeah.
Oh, there's another part.
There it is. Waiting for you. And there's water. You found
Yep.
water.
I sure did.
You gotta get away from the shoreline so they can come to you.
Stop.
They keep going. Get them away from this.
Stop drowning.
You gotta use these
No!
Pikmin. Where's the rest of those Pikmin?
They're over here.
We've got 13 Pikmin unaccounted for.
Oh, they're over here.
Are they all in the ground? How do you know? The stress settles in. It takes over.
It's midnight. Do you know where your Pikmin are?
Pikmin are out just smoking crack underneath the can.
Pikmin are a Riley bunch, man. I knew a dude in high school that got involved with Pikmin. He's in prison right now.
That guy has problems now.
It's gateway drug to addiction. You've already told me.
Yeah,
I know that. I know there's no future for me now that I like Pikmin.
it's too late. Your fate is sealed.
It's all it's all over now. Well, we've hit day 4, and we've seen that the leaf atop of Pikmin's head will grow into a bud when a flower is around or something. Um, Fascinating plants, animals, natural world. Isn't that beautiful?
It sure is.
I found increased swiftness in flower Pikmin to be tremendously beneficial. Also, my diligent observation has recorded instances in which flower Pikmin lost in battles had left seeds behind.
Sometimes they do.
They'll never die. They're like the phoenix.
I in that way they're kind of like I don't know how much you know about Warhammer, but they're like space orcs. If you don't like eradicate the whole Pikmin, then they will grow back on that planet and take over.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Don't think about that.
Don't
Don't
think
think
about
about
it.
that at all.
Well, we've
Also, you love how Olimar is just kind of like a giant fucking nerd.
he's like I'm reading him as like old sci-fi space captain.
Yeah.
He's like, I have scanned my surroundings, and it
He's like
means.
fucking Buzz Lightyear in the first Toy Story.
Yeah, God, I love that first Toy Story, but not as much as the other Toy Stories. Haha.
They do get better.
So I think that this is a great place to leave it. Um, we're day 4. We've got 3 parts. We're on day 5.
It is day 5. Yep.
Wait, wait, what? Does that mean I'm down a part?
No, you'll go in today and get another part, I hope. And
Uh,
then, you'll be caught up.
oh, no, no, no. I'm misreading this, I suppose. So I've gotten 4 parts for my ship.
Yes.
Okay. And I know that there's a part in there that we can get the next time we do this. We had a point that we had like 2 viewers, but they went away. Well, now we're on the
That's
1, and
okay.
I imagine that's just you, right?
Yep, sure
Yep.
is.
Well, boost those numbers. I'm gonna make a bunch of fake accounts for the next one. Um, but we'll keep doing this, and yeah, thank you for hanging out with us.
It's been great.
It's been fantastic. Pikmin. We're gonna try to do this weekly, by the way. So
I thought we were going bi-weekly.
bi-weekly. Oh yeah, we are doing bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're gonna try to do this bi-weekly, by the way. So look forward to in the next week. Um,
Catching you next time.
yeah, sounds good, and we'll keep doing this. If you like this vibe and you're super down to just hang out, you should check out our podcast, the Hanging Out with podcast, in which me, Danny, and a whole bunch of other lovable weirdos talk about opinions on Mario and what it means to be human. So
I mean, that's kind of lofty, but yeah, media and general hanging out with vibes.
yeah,
So check them out.
it's more of like a recommendation sort of podcast. We talk about shows we've watched, and we either tell you to stay away from them or run straight into them now because they're the most important form of media we've ever seen.
Life changing.
Life changing, but exciting things with that we're planning on doing some different types of episodes. So yeah, sounds good. Looks good. Tastes good. Lick our
Jesus Christ.
podcast. See
Put
ya.
it here.
See ya.
End it now.